October 27th, 2025, the day the universe stops holding back. For months, the vibration of Earth has been rising, slowly, quietly, almost unnoticeably. But now the build-up is complete. You can feel it in your chest, that unexplainable heaviness, that pressure that isn't fear but anticipation. The air feels charged, technology glitches. People wake up at 3:33 a.m. for no reason. Nothing is random anymore. This is not chaos, it's calibration. The universe is fine-tuning the frequency of the chosen. Every sensitive soul, every awakened light-bearer, every person who's been feeling disconnected. This message is for you. You're not losing control. You're syncing with a higher timeline. The silence you hear right now is not emptiness. It's the stillness before divine correction. For the first time in thousands of years, the cosmic clock prepares to reset. Not in the physical sky, but in the energetic blueprint of creation itself. NASA can't track this. Astrologers can't chart it. Because this reset isn't happening in the stars, it's happening inside you. October 27th is not just a date, it's a frequency checkpoint. Everything false is being stripped away. Friendships that drain you, habits that lower your vibration, emotions that once felt safe. They're all being exposed for what they truly are. Echoes from an expired timeline. And when those echoes fade, a new pattern begins to form. One that vibrates closer to truth, purpose, and divine destiny. So if you've been feeling lost, tired, or emotionally unstable, understand this. Your soul is rebooting. You are being prepared for the final cosmic reset, the energetic wave that precedes the 1111 portal. The universe is aligning your path, clearing distractions, and positioning you for the 3 miracles that will shock even the most awakened beings. But to understand what's coming, you must first know what triggered this massive energetic shift and why it was always meant to happen on October 27th, 2025. It began quietly, on the night of the solar eclipse in early October 2025. At first, it looked like a typical celestial event, but as the shadow crossed the sun, something shifted. Energy grids across the planet spiked. Satellites briefly went dark. Birds flew in patterns no one had ever seen. And deep below the Earth's crust, frequencies began to hum, the sound of a world about to reboot. Scientists at CERN noticed it first. They thought it was magnetic interference, an anomaly in the electromagnetic field. But spiritual masters knew better. They called it the universal glitch, the moment the matrix cracks just enough for divine code to reprogram reality. Because the universe doesn't break, it updates. Between October 23rd and October 27th, that glitch opens a 4-day corridor, a dimensional gap where time bends, karma rewrites, and energy resets. It's like a software update for the soul. Every emotion you process, every word you speak, every thought you project during these days becomes data for your next reality. You are, in real time, programming your future timeline. So if life has felt upside down, if people have suddenly left, if you've been crying for no reason, if your body feels heavier or lighter in waves, it's because the universe is forcing an energetic reboot. You're not breaking down, you're breaking open. The glitch exposes what's fake: false beliefs, toxic attachments, outdated soul contracts. Things you used to chase suddenly lose their meaning. You feel disconnected from old goals, old identities, old realities. That's not loss, that's liberation. The universe is uninstalling the programs that kept you small, because the next version of you, the one rising after October 27th, can't run on fear. And here's the secret most people don't know. When the universal glitch appears, frequency becomes the only currency. Money, status, appearance, validation, none of it matters. The only thing that survives the reset is your vibration. That's why chaos surrounds you. The people arguing, the emotional roller coasters, the intense dreams. It's not punishment, it's purification. Every hidden emotion, every unresolved wound is being dragged to the surface so it can't poison your next reality. Because when the reset completes, there's no going back. Every choice you make before October 27th locks into your next timeline. Forgive, and you rise. Hold on to resentment, and you repeat. Release fear, and your next reality expands beyond logic. This is why so many chosen ones feel exhausted right now. You're carrying multi-dimensional weight. Your soul is moving through parallel timelines, closing contracts that began lifetimes ago. That pressure in your chest, that ringing in your ears, that's your higher self communicating through energy, not words. Listen to the silence. That's where Source speaks. The Schumann resonance, the frequency heartbeat of Earth, recently hit its highest peak in recorded history. That's not random. It's proof that the planet itself is ascending. Earth is sinking to the new vibration of the cosmos, and those attuned to it, the awakened souls, are feeling every surge, every pulse, every wave of transformation. And when this glitch reaches its climax on October 27th, the split between timelines will finalize. Some will continue to live in cycles of confusion and limitation, but others, those who face the darkness within, will activate something extraordinary. Truths will surface, dreams will manifest faster, hidden knowledge, things you knew as a child but forgot, will flood back into memory. You'll suddenly understand why certain people left, why doors closed, and why your path was delayed. Because it was never delay, it was divine synchronization. The glitch wasn't sent to destroy your life. It was sent to reboot it. And as it completes its sequence on October 27th, the frequency of light will peak, signaling the beginning of the first miracle of the reset. You'll feel it, a wave of calm so powerful it silences every fear, every doubt. For the first time in years, you'll feel aligned, present, whole, because once the illusion collapses, only truth remains. And that's when the first miracle begins, the divine alignment, where your destiny finally remembers your name. The first miracle begins the moment the sun crosses the Scorpio gateway, the sacred point of truth, death, and rebirth. This alignment is more than a celestial event. It's a universal reactivation code. It's the exact moment your soul steps out of survival mode and begins to remember its original programming. The version of you that existed before fear, before loss, before manipulation. This is the divine alignment. For weeks, your spirit has been recalibrating through chaos, clearing density, shedding karmic patterns, deleting expired timelines. And now, the signal has finally locked in. You'll notice it immediately. Synchronicities begin to multiply. The clock hits 11:11, 2:22, 3:33. You see feathers, coins, the same name repeating everywhere. That's not random. That's the universe confirming. You've entered alignment. The energy feels lighter. The world looks sharper, brighter. You'll wake up one morning and realize something inside you shifted overnight. The anxiety fades. The confusion clears. The silence no longer feels empty. It feels divine. That's the first symptom of alignment. Clarity. A clarity that cuts through illusion, like sunlight through fog. Your thoughts stop fighting each other. Your intuition begins leading, not whispering. You'll suddenly know which direction to move, which relationships are real, and which doors are closing for your protection, not your punishment. Because in divine alignment, everything happens for you, not to you. And here's the truth most never hear. This isn't the universe giving you what you want. It's giving you what you were always meant to have once you vibrated high enough to receive it. Every prayer you spoke in pain is about to echo back in power. Every why me is transforming into thank you, because destiny has finally reconnected to its signal. When the sun crosses Scorpio's gate, it activates the spiritual frequency of truth through transformation. It strips away illusions of control. It burns away false confidence and replaces it with divine certainty. That's why many of you will feel a sudden pull to detox your life, not just physically, but emotionally. You'll clean your space, end old conversations, or outgrow circles that no longer reflect your evolution. It's not arrogance, it's ascension, because alignment cannot exist where distortion still lives. You'll feel protected again, as if invisible hands are guiding your every move. And they are. Your guardian energy returns to full capacity when your vibration hits coherence. That's why you'll start seeing things just work out. Parking spaces open. Unexpected checks arrive. Messages come at the perfect time. That's not luck. That's divine order returning. For some, this alignment appears as financial restoration, a sudden release of abundance that was delayed by energetic interference. For others, it's a career awakening. Doors that were locked for years begin to open effortlessly. And for a few chosen souls, it's a divine encounter, meeting someone whose presence feels like you've known them for lifetimes. That's not coincidence. That's contract. Because alignment always brings you face to face with the souls you signed agreements with before incarnation, the ones meant to help you evolve, remember, or awaken. As this energy amplifies, your physical body will shift too. You may feel bursts of energy, pressure in your crown, or tingling in your spine. That's your Kundalini field synchronizing with cosmic frequency. You're literally becoming the antenna of light Earth needs to stabilize her vibration. And as your inner light brightens, shadows will try to reappear. Old habits, doubts, and fears might surface one last time, not to haunt you, but to ask, are you finally done repeating this cycle? And when you say yes, when you choose faith over fear, your timeline snaps into alignment. You'll know you've entered the first miracle when life stops feeling random and starts feeling scripted by divine intelligence. It's like reality rearranges itself around your higher self. Opportunities find you. People speak your truth without knowing why. Everything feels guided, because it is. This is the moment destiny whispers, "Welcome back." The divine alignment restores the timeline written for you before the world taught you limitation, before you were told you were too late, too small, too broken, before pain rewired your perception. Now, that original blueprint, the one designed by Source, comes online. And for the first time in this lifetime, your soul, mind, and body move as one. So when you start feeling this flow, don't resist it. Don't question it. Don't chase it. Simply align with it. Because this is not the universe giving you permission to rise. It's the universe reminding you that you already have. The first miracle isn't about what you gain. It's about what returns. Your peace, your power, your purpose. This is the universe's way of saying, you survived the storm. You passed the test. Now rise. The second miracle is the shadow release. October 27th marks the only day before the 1111 portal when every dimension of your being, mind, body, and soul opens fully. It's not coincidence. It's cosmic design. For months, you've been shedding layer after layer of heaviness. But this is the final purge, the soul's great detox. The moment the oldest frequencies, the karmic dust of generations, rise to the surface to be burned away, you'll feel it physically. Maybe it's heavy fatigue, maybe sudden chills, maybe you cry without knowing why. Don't suppress it. Don't judge it. That isn't weakness, it's release. Your body is remembering everything your mind forgot, every heartbreak, every betrayal, every unspoken pain carried from lifetimes ago. And now, the universe says, enough, because no one can step through the 1111 portal while still carrying the weight of their old shadow. This release is sacred. You are not losing your light, you're reclaiming it. When the shadow release begins, your energy field begins to tremble, expand, and glow. You might feel pressure in your chest, heat in your crown, or energy moving up your spine. That's the divine current pushing through, cleansing your system. The soul doesn't whisper during this process. It roars. That sudden emotion, that surge of anger, sadness, or nostalgia, it's the trapped energy of 1,000 unspoken memories leaving your field forever. Let them go. Every dark attachment, every false belief, every timeline you've outgrown. They're all dissolving. And sometimes, before the light breaks through, the shadows show themselves one last time. You might see faces in your dreams. You might feel the presence of energies you once feared. Don't resist them. Don't run. That's not the darkness returning. That's your soul saying goodbye to what it's finally ready to outgrow. The moment you surrender, the transformation begins. Because when the shadow dies, the light awakens. And once it does, everything changes. Your aura expands beyond the limits of the human field. Your intuition becomes razor sharp. You start predicting things before they happen. Not because you're guessing, but because you're finally aligned with the timeline where truth flows without distortion. The shadow release reactivates your divine perception, the ability to sense what's real beyond what's seen. You'll start feeling other people's energy instantly. Lies will sound louder. Truth will feel lighter. It's like the world suddenly divides into clarity and noise, and you'll know, without hesitation, which side you belong to. That's the gift hidden inside the pain. Awareness. Every chosen soul will experience this in their own way. Some through emotion, some through dreams, some through silence so deep it feels like eternity paused just for them. But when it's over, when the last fragment of shadow finally leaves your body, you'll feel it. A pulse, a shockwave of pure life force energy surging through your core. It feels like freedom, like peace after a storm, like breathing for the first time in years. That surge is the signal, the universe confirming that the old density is gone. And in that moment, your connection to Source doubles in strength. The static fades, the doubt evaporates, and your inner light, the one buried under centuries of programming, turns back on. You don't chase purpose anymore. You embody it, because the second miracle isn't just about cleansing the dark. It's about remembering that you were never the darkness to begin with. You were always the light, waiting for this exact moment to rise. And finally, the third miracle, the Gate of Rebirth. This is where everything changes. This is the moment the old world collapses, and the new one begins to rise. At exactly 11:11 p.m. Universal Time, on October 27th, 2025, a cosmic frequency wave will ripple through the grid, activating what mystics call the Source Pulse. It's not science fiction, it's soul science. Every vibration that has been asleep inside your DNA begins to reawaken. You might feel a rush of heat in your crown, tingling in your palms, or even a pulse running up your spine like a lightning current. Don't resist it. That's your divine circuitry rebooting. You're not breaking down. You're being rebuilt. Your cells are learning the language of light again. And your body, the sacred vessel, is remembering what it means to be eternal. During these final hours of the cosmic reset, every thought becomes a code, every emotion becomes a command, and every heartbeat becomes a transmitter to the universe. So choose wisely what you send out, because after October 27th, manifestation accelerates tenfold. Fear will manifest faster, but so will love. Doubt will echo louder, but faith will create miracles instantly. This is the frequency of instant reflection. Whatever energy you give, you get immediately. This is why the rebirth gate opens only for those who have faced their shadows, healed their timelines, and refused to surrender to darkness. The universe isn't rewarding perfection, it's honoring resilience. Every tear you cried, every night you doubted, every battle you fought, it all counted. Because the rebirth gate recognizes warriors of light, not followers of ease. At this moment, your soul blueprint resets to its original design. The one written before programming, before fear, before karmic distortion. It's your true, divine template, reactivated and pure. The shift will feel surreal. You'll sense more light in your environment. Animals may act differently around you. People will notice your energy, even if you say nothing. And you'll start receiving signs. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, white feathers, dreams of flying, messages through songs. The universe's way of confirming that you made it through the gate. This isn't the end. It's a birth cry of the new humanity. The earth will breathe differently after this. Time will begin to bend around consciousness. And the chosen ones, those who trusted the storm, will now lead the awakening. From this moment forward, you'll realize your words are spells, your focus is power, and your energy is creation itself. The Gate of Rebirth is not an external event. It's you remembering that you've always been the portal. The door was never in the sky. It was inside your spirit all along. And as the light floods in at 11:11, you'll feel the whisper of your higher self saying, "You did it. You came back home." So breathe. Stand still in that golden silence, because the cosmic reset isn't to erase you. It's to rebirth you into everything you were destined to become. The countdown to 11:11 begins now, and this time, when it arrives, the universe won't just open a portal, it will open you.